Hi everyone. Well, I was going to do a haul. I have some things here, but I changed my mind. So, this is going to be, I think I'm going to put up a video today explaining about where I'm going to go with the stress management thing. But I have this book here, which I wanted to read to you, but I didn't think I should do this in the day because of the lighting, because I can't turn on the light, because it will just make me hotter. So I will see if I could read something from here. You won't be able to see me, but it's okay. It's kind of Halloween-y, right? You know, I'm here, you see me, and then it gets dark. Yeah, I don't know. Just let's go with it. Okay, so I don't know if you know that, let's try to do the halo thing. How did I do it? What is going wrong? What can I not figure out? Let's see. Think. What did I do? How did I do it before? When I had that halo thing. It's not working. A little bit. Sorry, I should take those out of the way. But we'll just leave them there because you know what? If that's the worst thing that's going on in this world, it's a good thing. Anyhow, water again. I don't know. I drink so much water, but yet I'm still always dehydrated. I shouldn't say that. I'm not dehydrated. My mouth is always dry, which would mean you're dehydrated, but I'm not. Okay. Anyhow, and that's not good. My hand's not yellow. It's a little light. I have a little light here, you see? Okay. So anyhow, did you know that there is... This is really bothering me that I can't do it. How did I do it? Okay. Well, now I look like a cartoon. It doesn't matter. Ooh, spooky. Okay. I'm losing it. Anyhow, do you know that you can get stress from good things? Like when someone wins the lottery, that is very stressful. When you think about it first, I think, hell no, that wouldn't be stressful for me. My gosh, you know the first thing I do is pay off my darn house. That's what I would do. Oh, that would relieve a lot of stress. But you know, when someone wins the lottery, I don't know what the problem is that I can't do this light right. How did I do it before? Maybe like that? I don't know. Almost dropped the book. Anyhow, so someone who, let's say it doesn't matter if you don't make a lot or you make medium income or a lot or whatever. You win a lottery and say you win a big one, right? So right away you got to get a financial advisor, a CPA, a lawyer right away. You gotta, you know, I don't know if in all states, these fruit flies, they're gone now, they're back again. I know in my state you have to release your name. Other states you don't have to, so you have to have a lawyer because then you're going to have friends and relatives pop out of the woodwork and all that. But anyhow, so good things can cause stress. I know people don't usually, this light is really bothering me. Probably it's bothering me more than it's bothering you. But anyhow, I never thought of that until I was, you know, got into studying about stress and anxiety and all that. So, even the birth of a baby, I mean, that's usually is a good thing. But that can be stress. I remember when why is there already 3 minutes on here? I don't feel like I've been talking that long. Maybe I have. Anyhow, you know, you think it's a good thing, but I remember when I had my first baby, I had a lot of stress just being pregnant. I was very, very young. And I was away from home. I was living in Arizona. So I was, what, 5,000 miles? I don't know, very far away from home. Yeah, at least 3,000, maybe 5,000. So I was alone and, you know, have no really support. Everyone who was in our group of friends over there were all single or, you know, living together. Nobody was like a couple. Well, I guess they were a couple, but not, you know, legally. But it doesn't really matter, I guess. But, you know, they were into partying, which is what I probably should have been doing at that age. But no, I started a family early. I don't know. We could have a redo. Anyhow. So anyhow, that, you know, I was all excited and you know, I was excited. Actually, I always thought about having kids when I was little, so I was excited. But as you know, my body got bigger. It's like, how much can my body stretch? Because back then I was really, really thin. I mean, I used to do modeling. I was very, very, very thin. But after a while, I'm like, my gosh, how's my body going to stretch more? It's like, it was just, I remember it like it was yesterday. Then it got closer, and we were in a Lamaze class, and, okay, this is turning into story time, I guess. And so we were partnered up. My ex-husband, who's dead now, so there were couples. So I had a husband, someone I had a boyfriend, a partner, a husband, whatever they had. So you were coupled up with another couple. So, as the story of my life goes, the couple we had, they were very nice. They were older. Well, my ex-husband, I should just throw the light down, and then we'll just have no light. My ex-husband was a lot older than me, and the group we were in seemed to be older people, like his age. So I was like a kid, because I was young. Right after high school, I started having a family. But anyhow, but they didn't make me feel like I was a kid. I was mature for my age. At age 5, I was mature. I had to take care of myself. So anyhow, we were coupled up with a couple. So 2 couples worked in a group, doing the breathing, the and all that, this miraculous stuff that's supposed to help you when you're in the worst pain of your life that you can't even put into words, how horribly hard it hurts, unless you get this wonderful thing called an epidural. But no, not me. No. Because I love to suffer. I don't like taking medicine. And I don't like to feel numb. So, I didn't even think of that. And back then, I don't even think they pushed epidurals. I really don't, because no one in our class, my hair is getting stuck. Nobody in our class was doing it. I don't even think they talked about back then. It's all about natural. So anyhow, beard to the left. What else is new, right? So anyhow, I really want to get that halo thing. There we go. So we had a partner, and we actually were due on the same day. We had the same due date. So 1 week they didn't come to class. It was like our graduation kind of thing, and a woman was going to bring something, and we were going to, eat, and what better to do when you're pregnant, right? A pregnant woman just loves to eat, and they weren't there, and so, they sat us down before the party, so to say, and they said they just wanted to let us know, because, we've been all together through this journey, that our partner, the couple we were partnered with, that they went in for, how you go, well, you've been pregnant. Toward then, you go every week. So they went in for their, their every week appointment. This light is really, I'm sorry if I'm bothering you about the light. I just want to get to that halo thing. I don't know. Anyhow, they went to their appointment, and they found out there's no heartbeat. So, needless to say, I got very stressed. I was like convinced that this was going to happen to me. If it happened to them, why wouldn't it happen to me? So anyhow, I think it was within a week that I think I was already overdue. I don't know, not important. But anyhow, so when I had to go into the hospital, well, I didn't know the day I lived kitty corner to the hospital. But anyhow, that day I brought my husband to work, which was way far away. I had to go, this is where we lived. I went to school out there too. So we lived here. I had to drive to work here, then come past where we lived, go back out to there to go to school, come back here, go there. I did a lot of driving. So anyhow, I drove to work. I remember I wasn't feeling good. No, that was the day before. I wasn't feeling good. I had a real bad backache. I didn't think nothing of it. No one told me a backache was a sign of labor. So, but then it went away. And the next day I woke up and I felt really bad. My back, it was just the worst back pain I've ever had in my life. So I happened to have a doctor's appointment that day. And I cannot remember where my husband at the time was. Did he go with me? I don't know. Get to try to forget things. I have no clue. Because I would have had to bring him to work. So how would I pick him up? No, he was with me. That's right. He was with me at the appointment. I think he went to the appointments with me. How soon we forget. Anyhow, and the doctor says, you need to go to the hospital right now. You're going to have a baby any minute. I'm like, what? And so I was telling him about back pain. And he says, that's called back labor. And I'm thinking, now, later on, years down the road, what kind of doctor? Why didn't he tell me about this? They didn't. So anyhow, so I'm like, no, I need a camera. I need my bag, pillow, you know, I don't know. I don't know if they still do those silly things in Lamaze. You have to have a pillow, and you got to have your little focal thing that you look at that, you know, is, I don't know, this focal thing, like you look at it and they convince you that it's going to take all the pain away because you're going to breathe and look. Oh my God, that's malarkey. Sorry if anyone's pregnant. It's really not that bad because I went on. I had 8 kids, so it's not that bad, but it is horrible pain. I'm not going to lie. Why lie to people? So anyhow, he's like, no, you're going right now to the hospital. Now, his office was in the hospital building. I said, okay, so we went home first. And, of course, my husband wasn't very happy about that, but he didn't have a choice in the matter. I had to get the camera. I had to call my mom. They were 3 hours ahead of us, so it was, I don't know, but they were 3 hours ahead of us, and I told her I was scared. I started to panic really bad. So we got there, grabbed my camera, grabbed my bag, off we went to the hospital. We get there, and all of a sudden, something was happening with the monitor, and they had to give me oxygen. That was it. I started to flip out. I just was so scared, and my doctor came in, and he sat down, he held my hand, and I heard him tell the nurse that I was in the same Lamaze class as, I don't know her name, so he says that's why she's extra anxious. So they treated me really nicely, I must say, but I got scared because I thought, now the same thing's going to happen to me, and, you know, there's going to be no heartbeat, no child. Well, that's not what happened, and everything went well. So anyhow, this turned into a story time instead of doing what I wanted to do. So if you want to share any of your birth stories, or labor stories, I think I'll do all of mine in time. You'll get to hear them all. So for now, I hope you enjoyed my story about my labor. And another thing, I don't know, I feel like I said the story, but maybe not. So I made friends out there, and this one girl, she came right into the recovery room. They have different, in Arizona, anything goes. Here they wouldn't do that. She just comes in with a bunch of magazines, and I was very like, you know, I didn't want people around my newborn, but, you know, she came in, and it was just kind of strange. But anyhow, she was a nice person. We used to write back and forth, but lost touch. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, share, sharing is caring. Don't forget to pay before it feels good in my heart, your heart, everyone's heart. Don't forget to call a friend, help a friend, be a friend. Make sure everyone's okay. Do what you can for people. Do something nice for yourself. And most importantly, stay safe. I'm going to work on the slide. So for now, bye everyone.